Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to create a video talking a little bit about my fitness transformation. I wanted to kind of do a recap of every month, but it was just too much to follow. So a little background, I had Maximus in October 2018. He is my third baby boy. I had a pretty good pregnancy. I wasn't as active gym wise with Max as I was with the other two, but I was very active because I already have two boys that are big and just require you to move all the time, and also I was working, so I was pretty active, I would say. After I gave birth to Jake, I was so like, I have to get back to pre-baby body, and it was like this whole process to just like me motivating myself, but like not in a positive way. So I definitely made sure that I didn't experience the same type of pressure that I put on myself with Benjamin, and then especially with Max. I was breastfeeding Max until he was 3 months, and then I stopped just because supply and schedule, and then my other kid's schedule was just, it was a lot for me. So I decided, for the benefit of my mental health, it was enough. And he actually was the longest breastfed of them all, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. With breastfeeding, of course, you lose weight much faster just because your body burns so much energy with breastfeeding, but you also consume a lot of food. I didn't even care to think about weight loss at all until I stopped breastfeeding. I was very active before I got pregnant with Max. I was working out quite a bit, probably between like 3 to 4 times a week. I had a pretty healthy pregnancy. I gained about between 30 to 35 pounds, which is actually what I gained with all 3 of them. I wasn't concerned at all about weight loss. I actually haven't weighed myself since I gave birth. No, maybe I weighed myself once, but I don't look at the numbers. I just look at the way my body feels and how my clothes fit me. So that's where I know, where I need to lose weight or get toned, or just if everything is back to normal. So once I stopped breastfeeding, that's when I kind of went back to a more balanced diet. The way I eat is kind of what works for me and my schedule. So I'll have actually small meals every 2 to 3 hours. So if I wake up in the morning, I'll have a glass of water or lemon water, and then I'll wait a little bit, I'll brush my teeth, and then I'll go and I'll have something before I drop off the kids. So usually now it's like my go-to. I have a grapefruit, just a bunch of walnuts and pecans, and then mulberries and some pumpkin seeds, and then I have my either matcha latte or coffee. Then I drop them off. I'll come back, and then I usually get hungry again after about an hour and a half or so. Then I'll have like a breakfast, like maybe eggs and avocado. That will be around like 10ish, and then I'll eat again at around 12:30, 1, and then I'll have a snack at around 4 maybe, and then I'll have dinner at about 7:30 or so. So that's kind of how I eat usually. And with snacks, or if I feel hungry during the day, will have a smoothie or a protein shake or something to kind of fuel me up. I do try to focus to eat a lot of plants, a lot of vegetables in everything that I put on my plate. If you watched any of my nutrition videos, you kind of see how I go with food. For me, I truly believe that the quantities of how much we eat is so huge these days, especially in North America. I always talk about filling up a full plate, but just a smaller plate rather than the big plates that a lot of us have at home. I'll always fill it up with half my plate will be veggies, and then I'll have my plant-based protein or protein like chicken or anything like that, and then I'll have kind of my healthy carbs or like source of fiber as well. I always think about making sure that I have fiber, healthy fat, and protein in every meal. That's kind of also my train of thought when I either order at restaurants or when I cook something at home. I'm petite, so I actually tend to lose weight, which I guess doesn't sound so bad, but it's not great. I'm trying to build kind of muscle and structure and feel stronger. I've always kind of battled this like skinny fat type of body. It's very important for me to make sure that I eat enough, because otherwise I just become like really skinny and really weak. Also during my pregnancy with Max, I did eat a lot of sweets, so I'm trying to cut on that just because it's not healthy at all. I've been really impressed with my body, just how it didn't bounce back, but how it has the kind of memory still of everything that I did before. Regarding the working out, I decided to to get a trainer. I didn't have a trainer before this pregnancy. I actually used to just go to different classes and work out on my own. But this time I decided to get a trainer just because I wanted to make sure that I'm not gonna get injured. I think that what happens a lot with postpartum women is that our body's still healing. It takes about, I think, a year or 18 months for our body to heal after such a traumatic experience. So I really wanted to make sure that I'm not injuring myself or causing any damage. I definitely decided that this time I'm not gonna take a chance on this, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm doing everything properly. So I did get a trainer. I also do Pilates. Pilates has always been such an amazing way for me to tone my body and feel strong. It's a very great way to elongate yourself and learn how to carry yourself more elegantly, if that makes sense. You really see a difference with toning. So I'm doing weight training and I do Pilates. I don't do really any cardio because I don't like it. My heart rate is actually like going even from like small little movements. So I'm not a big believer in like cardio for me, for myself, for my body type. This is all me talking about my personal experience. This is by no means any expertise whatsoever about the way you should work out. I highly recommend people to really learn more about their own bodies. I know there's a lot of fitness gurus out there and doing a lot of different things, but I've learned that what works for me won't work for someone else. I'm still kind of tweaking and learning how my body should feel and move, and when I'm doing something, if it's wrong or right. Form is extremely important. I prefer to go slower with things, but to make sure that my form is perfect. A lot of you guys kept DMing me, asked me about my goal weight. I don't have one. I don't care about numbers whatsoever. I really want to get stronger, and I want to build a booty that was never there before, which is a really, really difficult thing to do. I just really kind of follow the way my clothes fit me, and that's when I know when things are changing in my body. I don't care to see results for at least 18 months. I'm being serious. Like, again, it takes so much time to change things up. I mean, for me, after childbirth, I'm just giving my body the time and freedom to figure itself out and heal. I truly know that consistency is everything, and just being in tune with your body and treat it like a temple. That's kind of the rule of thumb that I follow with food and my workout, and I feel like I definitely see a difference. I'm so proud of my body. I see things are changing and moving, and I'm just really excited to keep getting stronger. And I'm not interested in getting back to my pre-baby body. I want my new body, post 3 children, strong, badass body. That's what I want. So good luck for me. So we're gonna do this again when Maxie's gonna turn 1 year to see the progress, and I'm super excited for you guys to follow me on this journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.